get some money. Every day we blowing gas. Every day we in the mall. Every day we blowing cash. I do this every day. Every day I do this shit. It's just an ordinary day. Every day I get some money. Every day we blowing gas. Every day we in the mall. Every day we blowing cash. I do this every day. Every day I do this shit. It's just an ordinary day.
Hello with y'all, man. Welcome to Flight School. It's your boy Tello. I'm down here drinking the Success water. I'm at Success 1329 Michigan. We in the heart of the shot right now, man. Y'all know who I am. I'm gonna let everybody else introduce themselves.
It's your boy Q the Flu, Q the Influencer.
Yes, sir.
Now we rocking, man. Shot time.
It's your boy Mike, Sneaker Geek, Sneak Peek Chicago, August 12th. Be ready.
Yes, indeed.
This LaBelle Vida Sykes, representing Success, one of the dope sneak stores in Chicago. We here with our family, man. We about to turn up.
Hey, I'm just a little guy trying to get in where I fit in, you feel me? No, but y'all know who I am, man. I'm Face Flight School TV, and we in Success right now, the hottest shoe store in the city, hands down. So get that understood.
Been here forever too.
Yes, indeed. We gonna jump right into it, man. So let me ask you guys, what do you guys think was the top release so far in the 6 months we just went past in this little year right quick?
Yo, so I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I was talking to my boy last night, man. We went back and forth about this all night. But I'm gonna have to give it to the Air Shinies. The Sean Witherspoons 97.1s, man.
Sean Weatherspoons is an easy go-to.
I mean, it is, and it came close. You know, number 2 is that Euro exclusive all-white joint. But I gotta give it to the Sean Witherspoons. The presentation, how they rolled that joint out, like the materials that was used.
I like the corduroy on them. For real.
There's nothing. You're not gonna get another shoe that was like the craftsmanship, the creativity that went into it, like probably this year. It was something just special, brand new, man. And so for that, I get at the nod.
Yeah, it was hype for sure. You know me, I'm Retro One. I got shadows on, so it's been a good year for Retro Ones, shadows.
That's a fact.
Yeah, bread toes, gold toes. You got the Homes on. They came numbered, unnumbered.
Yeah.
So you know me, I'm going with a Retro One, but a shoe that I really like 2018 is new to like Nike Lifestyle is that 270.
Yeah.
With that big
Oh
ass.
yeah, I got the
back.
Safari ones actually.
Yeah, so
and I got it from my man Vida right here.
Right, yeah, that's a shoe like they've dropped plenty of colorways. You got plenty of choices. You wait for them to hit the outlet.
And it's a real comfortable shoe.
Right.
But what was your favorite though?
So far, I'm a Jordan head,
How
so
much the home?
I don't even have them because I hate retro 3s, but the OG Black Cement 3.
Yes,
that's
my favorite.
That's what I'm saying,
conversation.
because people been waiting on that shoe.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like with the little Air Jumpman, people like, okay, but that Nike Air
Sealed
like,
it.
The thing
the
people
deal.
don't realize is when Nike puts out numbers in the millions and they sell out, people are like, oh, it's a GR. Pfft, motherfucker, it's gone.
Right.
What about you, Vida? What was your favorite?
Yeah, man, y'all all stole everything I was gonna say. I think y'all read my notes. I think y'all took my notes. Retro 3 is one of my favorite from growing up as a kid, rocking mics since I was
And it's a year
10.
of 3.
It's year 3 also. I think my favorite joint that rocked was the Air Max Anniversary 90, the Air Max Day, the OG Air Max 1. That was the dopest joint that's rocked to me and it's sold out. Because it's real Nike to me, so I like that's the
that's
OG Nike.
And
That's
it shows you
tradition.
that it sells out every time it hits the floor of the market.
That's
no matter
tradition.
what color, but that white red OG colorway.
Oh,
How
yeah.
they box it came in the box of OG paper.
Yeah.
It was sweet to me. I like the 3s. This Witherspoon was dope. How they packaged it together with the materials, the story of it. You know how the man how also how a guy from nowhere made a shoe. He's not really that big.
Nah, he sold shit like this.
He
That's
said
vintage shit.
He said old shit.
Yeah,
old stuff.
used
And-
stuff.
And then he started making it pop, so he made a lane for himself. So the Witherspoon's a great shoe. The Retro 1 was awesome. So we sold tons of them. But like I said again, I'm hands down to me, Air Max 1, OG.
What about you, Face?
Man, shit, I know I'm gonna seem like a fucking hype beast right now, bro.
Off-white.
I can't lie. No, whole time, for real.
That's because you scored on like 7 out of 10.
No, hey, slow down. We don't need to advertise all that. You feel me? Like I'm broke as hell out here. But what I was gonna say was I think the hottest shoe so far in 2018 is that off-white Vapor Max, the white one. When you put the light blue laces that come with it, with the blue laces in it, I love the way it feel on your foot. Like it's like an everyday shoe, but it's cold as hell. Like you can wear it to any event. So I mean that plus the UNC off-white, that's alright. But for real, I think Virgil hit the mark on the Vapor Maxes.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Still not.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't got a favorite because all my favorites I missed. So Nike, can we get a lot more pairs flowing out here for people like me who can't?
They're only coming out every Saturday.
Right.
So let me ask y'all this. What are you guys anticipating for the remainder of the year? Like what shoe you want to see hit the streets, hit your feet?
So I mean, we talking for the remainder of the year. I mean, we really ain't. I don't think we really got a lot of sneakers to really be hyped about. I mean, for the regular folks, you know what I'm saying, out there.
I got one.
But
I got one.
from what I've seen, I mean, what I'm excited about is the top between 1 and 2. The white off-white Prestos, I think them joints are nasty. They look incredible in person. My boy had an early pair. On the Jordan side, them Raptor 4s, man.
Yeah.
Like you
finally got a release date.
Like
Let's see
you,
if they stick by it.
that gotta be the only colorway of a Jordan that has never like been
was that
recreated.
Is it a rumor?
Are they coming with the signature on the toe?
No,
but is it a rumor that was supposed to be Drake's shoe?
No, it was supposed to be Drake's shoe. There's samples out there with his. He had like instead of the Jordan patch on the front, it was a signature, something to do with his.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Hey, Adidas can have them. Adidas,
Hey,
you
man,
can have
my man
Drake.
been wearing Nikes though. He been back in the
I ain't gonna
Nikes,
lie, I
man.
think since
Pusha
that
T
beef
did
shit
dirty.
came out, they
Hey, don't hate on Drake, man.
they scarred him.
Don't hate on Drake. No,
I rock
I
with
like Drake. Drake's cool.
I think they scarred him on the as far as that beef go, his Adidas press run didn't get the gain of momentum like he wanted it to because Pusha T this the fuck out of him.
Yeah. But they on the same shoe
Rap-
contract too. How's it work out? They gonna beat the shoes now?
Exactly.
They on the same
So,
team.
yeah.
So how that's gonna work out? Whoa.
Yeah.
But whole time, like that's a conversation in itself, because it's a lot of competitiveness as far as that sneaker game. Like we're gonna get to that later, you know what I'm saying? But like
yeah, we need to finish the question. Mike, what about you? What you anticipate?
I'll tell you right now, and
Which Jordan 1 you anticipate?
basically
the pine, the OG pine green.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I'll be excited about those. That's really the only retro one I'm looking forward to. But the world is going to end when the Concords drop, just like it did. That's what started this hype.
man.
See,
I gotta
people
change
forget.
I was there.
People forget. Right now,
Sneakerheads is gonna relate.
the reason we're all here today is because the Concords dropped in 2011, 2012. Dude, look, nobody was camping before then.
Yeah.
If they were, it was at Nike Town for like DB, stuff like that. But I pulled up to Riverside. Dude, they had spotlights shining in there like it was some big extravaganza. Dude, thousands of people lined up. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, dude, really? For the Concords? And I went the night before. I'm like, I thought I was sweet.
Yeah.
So long story short, we drove all the way back to Markham, got off on 167 because we're going to go to Walmart, get some winter clothes to go camp at Lincoln Mall.
Yeah.
Foot Locker right there. Dude, just like Riverside was lit up, that shit was lit up, but nobody was there. Nobody even knew about it.
Wow.
So we were 1, 2, 3, and 4 in line.
So you understand on the
Yeah.
Concord.
Yeah.
That's your most intense.
That's what I think will be the most anticipated. I like them, but like,
But I thought that was supposed to drop in like 2019.
No,
that's
that's
Christmas.
Christmas.
Coming out Christmas. No, the first Canoe's coming out in November.
Damn.
So it's coming.
That might
Christmas,
change.
November.
That might
Yeah.
change my answer.
So since he done,
so that's what I
he done
think will
stole
be
your
the hype.
answers.
No, honestly, somehow we gotta skip the order line shit.
It's not switching
to me. I know,
But that's because we're both
I'm on the
OGs.
same page.
You know?
But no, I agree with
I'm
my
old
man.
as hell.
I agree with we also. I do since decades. I'm like dinosaurs. But like he
Right,
said again,
right.
Mike said again, it's a Concord 11 to me because it's like one of the dopest. It really means to me. That means like it was like when Mike really hit his platform with shoes, we selling out everywhere.
That was the great-
camping out.
yeah,
it was like
greatest
that's
all time
greatest all
when it
time.
first dropped.
Man, when it dropped the first time, people wanted it. The second time. But when it came out that Christmas time, oh my, it was lines forever. They tore down the gates for that shoe, bro.
Yeah.
They broke into Foot Lockers for that shoe.
Yeah.
I ain't
That shoe
gonna lie.
crazy
Before we
so
get
much.
to face answer, I want to ask y'all this about that shoe. How do y'all feel about A, the high cut patent leather, and B, the 45 on the back?
Come on,
Is that a rumor or is that?
I don't
is
like
that
that high cut shit.
I don't mind
I don't
it.
care how it comes. Just give it to me.
Right.
Honestly, I don't like the high cut. I like the fact they put the 45 on the back, so the people that actually had the 23 on the back can distinguish. You know what I'm saying? From like, all right, you got the 45. You just got them. So when I wear my 23s, you know I've been had these.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So that I'm kind of happy they put the 4.5 on there.
But I think the patent leather will tell that story too.
Yeah, but
Because the other ones don't have the high cut.
But even then, like I appreciate Nike's effort in trying to, recreate that OG feel of the sneaker, man. So I mean, it recreates the sneaker, man, for the new generation.
Oh yeah,
so
by giving us the sample, and even the old heads now giving us the samples that we used to see in magazines before the internet. And you're like, damn, he got them on.
Yeah.
But now they're bringing the Tinkers out and all these alternatives.
Tinker's nuts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm into the early. I'm sorry, I missed the beat. And now with the Tinkers on one of my most anticipated drops this year.
Yeah, threes.
Hey, what's crazy about that Tinkers? That
before.
motherfucker was tanking.
It was a drawing.
Yeah.
It was a sketch. So they took a sketch and produced it. That's
That was dope as hell.
That's what I like about the Tinker. People slept on that shit, but the Tinker was really a dope shoe because that was when this shit dropped.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
before. So it was before it was before something.
That was before Mike X'd out the Nike check for good.
I don't like that.
But for real, I think me personally, the shoe I'm anticipating the most is the He Got Game 13s.
Again?
I still got mine.
Hey, Jordan. Can we minimize the 13 and get the high, top, cool, gray 11, please?
Yeah, that's what
That'll
we
be
need.
next year.
That's what we need.
Next year.
That's what we need.
I'm waiting on it.
next in line.
But
7 Christmases don't
But the He Got
Is it
Game,
7
the
of
He
it?
Got
Yeah,
Game is
man.
one of my favorite shoes. I'll buy it every time it drops.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Yeah,
going.
gang.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
So the 13 Jordan 13, that's my favorite model of all
That's
time.
one of my favorite models.
I remember being like a shorty on the playground watching a little girl run around with the 3M on the French Bouge,
Yeah.
going to wait, taking the naps and seeing. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying? the
I
drink.
can't wait till they drop the Flint 13s. When
all
is they
the-
gonna bring
We
them
supposed
back?
to get those.
It's been so many rumors. I'm
It's
waiting
gonna
for them Flint 13s.
Literally all of the 13s that they made from like these last couple of years, they brought them back and they feel better. They fit.
Oh,
better.
yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
The
So
comfort level is better,
I'm appreciative of them, recreating the 13s. They was tweaking these last
Yeah,
couple of years.
yeah, man.
The feel,
I'm
running
looking
big.
forward to them He Got Games. I ain't gonna lie. I might grab 2 pair, bro.
Like,
They could've kept
No,
They could've kept
don't.
them
They
royal
don't
blue
get
ones,
See,
though.
the thing about them, that like I still got mine, and there ain't a yellow piece on them, and I ain't even put them back in the box. I wore them like 2 months ago. Like them, He Got Games.
They don't
them
yellow?
pods don't
From the
yellow.
last year.
Yeah, like if you remember, like back, dude, the colors would run like
I've
you couldn't
always
even
been
hold
a fan.
13s
I've
back
always
in the
been
day.
a fan of the 13s. Like I just like the holographic bubble that they put right there.
Shit, going to nap
Come
time
on,
in the
bro,
classroom, I be staring at them joints.
Man, bro, then you be trying to make the plastic stay on there as long as possible.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That's why I was mad when they took the 3M off in like 2013. I'm like, man, are you
Yeah.
kidding me? They dropped
Yeah.
them Bread 13s, no 3M. I still wear them because you got to.
Yeah.
I got a story to say about the French Blue 13s. So I had a fresh pair. Like when they came out, I was like, we supposed to have them in Tommy Sports. So I put them on, and I had a motorcycle. So no one else bought a bike that day. I didn't think about put a sock over your joints.
Ooh.
Brother, I got the ugliest scratch from here to here on my 13s. I was like, oh shit. I got them hanging up there on that silver.
That's funny because I had the
That's
low,
my favorite
the
shoe.
Royal, the
One of my
low,
favorite shoes,
and same thing. I seen some kids riding dirt bikes. I'm like, all right, fuck it, but I was fresh. I'm like, I'm gonna ride a dirt bike. Dude, I slid and fell, but the muffler melted the whole side.
Oh, yeah.
But that was back in the day. All I did was went right back to them and got another pair.
It was accessible. But
Yeah.
also remember Gentry really Gentry Humphreys was the guy who really helped design all these Jordans you're talking about. The 3s, the 2s, the 5s, the 13s. Gentry was like one of the dopest dudes in the sneaker industry. Y'all know Gentry Humphreys about Jordan. That's who helped build Jordan legacy. So the retros you're rocking now, look up Gentry Humphreys. Google him, man.
Hey, we giving y'all some real shit up here right now. All my shorties, excuse my language, but fuck all that right now. You know what I'm saying? We got some real panelists up here. So with that being said, we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna come back and get some more discussion in.
Flight School TV.
You know
Success,
that.
baby.
Success water, baby.
Yeah, it's folk. And it's big money over here, you know. I might just hop out the porch. Then I go hop in my Porsche. Then I go cop me a brick. I ride around with the stick. I could go hit me a lick. I could go hit me a lick. I could go count on my chips. I'm at the game till I'm rich. Yeah. I might just hop out the porch. I might just hop in my Porsche. Dead precious like a corpse. Backwood, I need a torch. Young, I'm the sauce. Young with the sauce. Hit the gas, get lost. Money stash in my vault. I might just fill me a rose. I might just f*** it like 4 ways. I might just count up like all day. I got to up the hallway. Singing to hate on you all day. I'm working steady, no off day. I'm selling green in the off base. I got a mean with the soft face.
All right, we back now, man. Now we finna get into a real discussion about Adidas, the Adidas part of the show. How y'all feel about Yeezy, man? The resale is dropping, they flopping.
Why you hating?
I fuck with you, a little bit.
Oh God, I'm in a room with a bunch of Jordan dudes. I'm about to go crazy.
Hey, no, but I ain't gonna lie. Like I really genuinely fuck with the Yeezy Wave Runners.
I hate them shoes.
Like that's
I hate that. That's the ugliest shit on earth.
But
to me though.
But I fuck with the Wave Runners, and that's like the only one that I mess with. Like on my birthday, I tried to rock the Zebra 350s, and I looked down at my foot,
like
bro. My foot looked so wide. I'm like, I gotta take these off. Immediately, I took them off and threw on my He Got Games. Like immediately, you can see it in my birthday pictures, bro. Like I switched shoes.
That's get it off your mind.
I gotta get off this. The daddy shoe is the worst shoe I think they created from Adidas and whoever else made them shoes. The Wave Runner is a nice colorway. Mm-hmm. I'm not a fan of it. 350, D2 350 is nuts, man. It's comfortable. It's the silhouette. My toes move in it. That Wave Runner, I feel like I'm tight again. I'm like I'm wearing my father's shoe. No, honestly, like he said, just start like the resale value, the sale value is not down, but it's still demand there for it. Like,
right.
I sell it, if I should have to pay every day to sell somebody, because every day someone asks for Yeezy shit. I don't care who it is,
but
in the store.
For retail though.
But that's the matter. Every day they're talking to my door and asking, hey, you got that Yeezy? I'm like, damn.
The next thing you know,
I hurt my feelings.
Next thing you know, you see them online and they selling for below retail.
Yeah, it's crazy, but every day someone comes to the door, you got Yeezy? I'm like, damn, no, fuck, how can I help you out? But I got some Wave Runners. I ain't got nothing to Wave Runners. Them all gone. But
what up, Q? You like Yeezy? Tell me something, bro.
Yo, man. So I believe the question was, is Yeezy dead or not, man? Absolutely not. Yo, I think the issue that we're seeing here is that like it's just getting too redundant, man. People are like, we can only. I think the 350s and it. Hey, last the 350s are Yeezy's version of the Air Jordan 1. We got so many colorways, bro. We gotta switch
too
it up.
many.
Yeah, my favorite Adidas Yeezy.
It's not even creative colorways though.
I'm about to hold on. I'm about to get to that.
Butter, then he going 10.
Look,
like
I'm about to get to that. My favorite model is the 750, right? Out of all the Adidas Yeezy line, the 750 that's my favorite model. I do rock with the 700s. Why we only got 3 colorways of those?
House,
you know what I'm saying? And then when you go, that 750 is the model that is most likened to like the Nike joint, like the Nike waves.
Yeah.
Bro, what made the Nike Yeezy so crazy, bro? Wasn't nobody ever really using pink in a shoe like that. You know what I'm saying? And just making it like the color palettes and the way that he was putting that together, the details on the shoe. Like all he got to do is give us that, bro. All this minimalistic, one color, one shade. We gotta get away from that. We gotta get the models that people want back. Then we gotta put some splash in that joint.
I go to the bathroom.
Right back. We'll be right back.
I agree, low key, but it's like with Yeezy, it's like he oversaturating the market, but undersaturating the market. If that makes any sense, he'll come out and he'll say, "Well, when the Yeezys come out, everybody's gonna get a pair. We're gonna have millions and millions of pairs." But then they come out. You go to the store, they only got 10 pair in stock. They only got 20 pair made.
Ain't been like that. It ain't been like that lately.
No. It ain't been like that lately. Cause I ain't gonna lie. One of my homies, he called me the day of, and he walked in there at 5 o'clock and got 2 pairs.
Yeah, but that's the thing now. All right.
It was days you couldn't go in there after fucking 8:30 and get a pair of Yeezys.
Here's my opinion. Me personally, I don't like Yeezys. Like, I would never wear, I don't know if it's because I got a big foot. I don't like the way it looks. I think it reminds me of an elf shoe, but that's neither nor there. The fact of the matter is, the reason why they're sitting is because production numbers are off. So, you forget, Zebras have restocked many times, and the last time they stocked, they've been here. Everything's restocking. You're gonna see them frozen yellows restocked. When Yeezy first switched to Adidas, he said it was because he was handcuffed by Nike. He wanted pairs for everybody. That's why you're seeing all these restocks drop. The only thing that is hurting it is the resale
Don't
game.
hurt them, V-Dot. Don't hurt them.
I heard y'all bring this conversation. I had to take a break for a second.
No,
Big
no.
To help.
See, when he was with Nike, he was going insane. That's when he did his best work to me.
True, that's
Yeah,
true
because,
statement.
because you seen Rosh took this colorway, other people took this colorway, Foam took this
That's what I'm
colorway.
saying.
That's what this colorway did.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, but when you just put out a version of a shoe and then you're 6 or 7 colors way in and you just want to get plain with it, to me, that's you're trying to see how far you could drag this shit out.
This dude's
I
not.
think I think the current state of Yeezys, I think if he keep dropping them 350s, I think Yeezys is dying. The Yeezys to be more specific, I say the Yeezy 350s is dying. Cause the colorways is not new.
But you got to think about this, though. Think about this. Look at the brand's perspective on it. They want Yeezy told you want to be everywhere. And he wants y'all to get the Going Stone bad pair of Yeezys off the floor on the wall. He don't want them to sell out. You thinking hype beast mine. I'm thinking retailer line. Oh, thank you. Man, my boy, I said, my man, boy. Hey, together. But from an older OG, older guy, or someone that's been doing this for a long time point of view, they look at it as a way to keep them on the wall. So they're trying to flood the market. So the kid can go get them. That kid that, like you said a second ago, I don't have none of this sold out. Now you come say they're on the wall. I give me a pair now. Easier access, accessible. They trying to make it just for everybody to have. He's one for everybody. He said, I want everybody to have my shoe.
Yeah, but a lot of them,
we forget that.
A lot of people was passing on them. Like the 500, like the utility blacks, like them just. It wasn't that he oversaturated the market. It was just people didn't want them. You know what I'm saying? Like the Yeezy rats, them things is ugly as hell.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I like the rats.
I thought you like Yeezys.
Bro, I like the wave runners.
You're on my page.
I like the wave runners.
So did this here though. The question is Yeezy itself. So like, is he hurting the brand? In my opinion, I feel like Nike can drop these things right now. You can take the Yeezy branding off, and these things gonna sell out like they were back then.
Yeah,
like,
I wish
it's
they
not
would.
about
I wish they
because
would.
it's associated with Yeezy.
So exactly. So make no mistake about
Also,
it.
when it dropped, the hype was so crazy. When that dropped, sneaker culture was insane.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't a resale market yet. It wasn't a resale market. People bought them to wear them. They didn't buy them to resell them.
Yeah.
People that bought them was really copping sneakers.
Hey, but I know I'm
That's
not.
almost
My
interesting.
guy Mark Easy got a pair from here from
Yeah,
Success.
we had the auction.
Yeah.
I was it. Hey,
He was here too.
I was definitely.
Hey, but I know I'm not the host, but I just got one question though that it's been on my mind.
Oh yeah, get it off. Get it off.
Like for real. Like, do you think like the fact that his recent MAGA hat wearing
I was just
slavery
about to touch
was
on
a
that.
choice? Do you think that's affecting his margin?
Why you gotta take politics?
To a
No,
certain-
he didn't phrase it politics.
No, I'm
Here.
just saying. No, I'm
Here's-
just saying. Like,
because if you
No, I'm
drop
just
this
saying.
right now,
no, because that's probably
This is what it is.
That's probably why you hardly
This
ever
is
see
what it
Jordan
is.
do an interview because he don't want his thoughts.
Yeezy it did not jump over his own Nike. He did not. So he
that's
can't
real.
jump over the Jumpman yet. This is an example.
That's real.
Levi's dropped the same day these dropped. Levi's were gone. Gone.
I didn't
My boy
even-
went to the store and got them at
These-
5 o'clock.
You can get these. I can find somebody that would love to sell me these for $220 because they're excited that they got their foot action points off the deal.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the point thing.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
telling you,
I-
that's what these kids are doing
I ain't
for
gonna lie, I
it.
was
10
gonna touch
minutes.
on that.
Point.
I was
Yeah.
gonna touch on that, but it's hard to like,
Yeah.
you know, a wise person once told me two things you don't discuss with people are religion and politics. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was gonna touch on that. I feel like his recent antics in the media has made his shoe, in a certain sense, decline.
You think so? I
No,
don't
because
think
these
so.
kids don't care
They
about
don't care about that. They
politics.
don't know. They
These
don't-
17,
they-
18-year-olds.
that's
Your
still
parents care about
bumping that,
politics.
yeah.
Your
Yeah.
dad care about politics.
Yeah.
To us it matters, but to the kid that want that Yeezy, he
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
No.
Kanye one hung out with Trump.
But in the
Yeah.
same sense, what about the parent that's buying that shoe?
But
She don't know it's gonna be
She
happening.
don't know because she's giving them the credit card or the
Credit card
$200. Now them days of mom going to the mall, that's just dead.
Hey, true story. Yesterday, customers came in our store, and from Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Them the champs. And they went into the store. They had one pair of 500, the yellow 500 left. So he bought a pair. He's like, man, what the hell? Bought a pair off the shelf. He had them on his feet. This is a dad though. So back to the story about the dad's not liking it. This guy's like 40 years old. Had Yeezys on. And I'm not, he's a white guy. So he's like, yeah, I'm just Yeezys on. This doesn't matter. Politics, they want that flavor. They want to be important. They know that Yeezy give them status. That's a status piece. And there's a status piece. Let it be a Nike, let it be Adidas.
Oh, especially if you're an old white guy.
Yeah.
An old white guy with some
You
Yeezys
cool
on at the
as
mall,
shit.
you're
You
breaking
cool.
necks.
You
Everybody
breaking
be like, why that
necks.
old man, white guy at the
True
mall?
story. So
Yeah.
Yeezy effect is still, to me, Yeezy effect still alive. It might not be as strong in some the sneaker culture world, but in the mass world, in the mainstream, that shit is busting.
Yo, take the Yeezy branding off this joint. Nike dropped this right now.
Yeah,
Internet
Nike,
gonna
Nike,
stop.
please
like
bring
the world
that.
gonna stop.
Don't do
I
that.
honestly
bring that
thought
back.
when he
Stop,
left for
man.
Adidas, I honestly
They
thought,
gonna-
I don't know what
they
their
gonna play
contract was, but I thought, all right, you're going to drop something for Adidas, we're going to re-release your
Retro.
line with Nike.
I thought
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
get them though.
shut you
They dropped the colorway. They hit with the colorway.
Yeah,
They
foam.
did foam, Air Max. They did the
Yeah.
Air Force
Rashes.
One. They think about it. They hit them in the colorway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Roshi run came in Yeezy colorway. That shoe sold out because of Yeezy colorway.
Yeah.
That made
Alright.
Roshi's hot.
Since we
Yeah.
discussing
Exactly.
Yeezy,
Remember that?
Exactly, yep.
since we discussing Yeezy, let's intertwine this Adidas run. Let's talk about Yeezy and Pharrell.
Who's
How do y'all-
winning right now?
Yeah, who do you feel like?
Pharrell.
Pharrell.
His color,
I
his
feel like
colors are
Pharrell,
popping
at the end
harder.
of the day, Pharrell is going to overshadow Yeezy for 2018, 2019, and beyond.
What are we
So
talking
basically,
about?
what y'all saying is, in the W column, you got Pharrell over Yeezy.
No,
I do.
You know what?
No,
This
no,
was-
for sure, dude.
and y'all remember this? Pharrell dropped his first shoe was the Addy color.
Yeah,
And it came in, how many colors it came in? Like about 12, 14 colors.
Was it 30?
30 colors. And it sold out everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I was in Atlanta when I'm drinking.
Yeah.
30 colors came out. Y'all standing and selling out.
Right, exactly.
but-
To me,
I mean,
that shows
but
his
you-
power.
And that was
But you
that
can't-
show toe, right?
Yes, the shell
yeah.
sold.
Dude, and they were so cheap quality because I know people who worked at Villa, dude, it was cracking right here with the
Yeah,
shell toe,
yeah.
but,
That's
but
not a
people
fair
had to have
argument.
every
They
color.
didn't care.
That is not a fair argument
Heck no.
because that was a completely different time. Yo, you wouldn't, if you that was selling out everywhere, you ain't had no chance of getting a Yeezy back in that time, bro. Like it wasn't. This is
you
not a
gotta-
fair
But when
argument.
when Pharrell's
And
dropping,
you wasn't walking in the store just buying. You couldn't walk in the store and buy Yeezy.
Bro, in
they
my-
were just
but
set
in
out.
my opinion, Pharrell is putting more thought into every shoe he dropped. Like even from the colorway to the color scheme.
So you be more creative, basically.
He more creative with every shoe he dropped, and that's why I think he in from 2018 to 2019, the thought process that's going into these shoes, I think he's just gonna keep on dominating, bro.
But Pharrell's more fashion dominant
them-
anyway.
and from the customer.
Them started sliding though. For me, my opinion, I think the only reason why Pharrell's are like is you can even give them that nod, right? They still kind of retaining some value
Man,
or
they got a lot
whatnot.
of
It's
value.
because
The
Adidas,
yellow, the red, the human races.
Adidas aren't pushing Pharrell the way that they're pushing Yeezy, right? Like you get a couple of colorways every season, like every quarter, half a year, quarter of a year. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it, right? Like they're not pushing that shoe.
I think it's more Pharrell's drop than it's Yeezy's drop, y'all. I think recently they
yeah,
got more
but that's the
from
thing.
Pharrell.
Now, this is my argument. Pharrell will drop 3 colorways on one day; they'll all sell out, and they have every time.
Every time.
These are not selling out anymore,
They
and
not
there's more
selling-
numbers. Granted, there's a lot more Yeezys getting put out there than Pharrell's, but to me, that Pharrell colorway, like you said, the creativity, the coming with the sayings, and the doing different stuff for different nationalities, all that stuff, and
I
different.
think it's just more so
I
that
just
it's
think-
more limited. You have a harder time getting your hands
That's
on
what I
the
said,
Pharrell
the
than you
numbers.
will a Yeezy.
Because they're not making them.
So basically, we saying they playing the game of let's feed this beast and slow this one down. They gonna push the Yeezys out there
Exactly.
to make that mass produce. Then we gonna slow down the Pharrells and make you want that more.
No, but Yeezy been around longer than Pharrell. Pharrell, if you notice, they're starting to drop more numbers in his shoe. Like the first human races, you couldn't get them red, yellow,
Exactly.
green. Them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The new ones, the holies and all them,
Yeah.
they're more
Yeah,
attainable.
yeah.
So we'll have to go back on that conversation in 6 months, a year, and see if they're pushing them same numbers.
So they got
but
them
they're-
Afrocentric joints coming out. And those are gonna be the telltale signs, right? And to be completely honest, I'm actually excited for those because like you talking about the materials that they using, they switched the bottom of the track. I know a lot of people didn't like the trail like sole on the joints, so they switched that up. They're giving us like all type of color blocking and popping on those. Those are going to be the telltale sign. And if you notice, with each For Real Human Race release, they've been upping and upping and upping the numbers. I feel like they're gonna flood the market with those For Reals. Think about the boots you wear joints. He just dropped those, right? Nobody wanted them. Like them set online. You can pre-order.
Which
they
one?
The boots you wear, the pink and the black joints.
Oh yeah.
You know, them joints.
The whole pink glow.
The pink. You know what I'm talking about? The boots you wear.
The pink glow.
Yeah. Nobody wanted them joints.
But it's hard to match an outfit with that
pink,
shoe.
yeah.
So you guys think that Pharrell is more of a fashion? You think he was just a fashion guy?
More fashion guy.
That's why I think he wins.
What's
He
the-
wins because of that, I think.
Yeah, that's why I think so too.
Yeah.
Because you got to
He's
think about
Kanye
Pharrell been in this shit for a minute, bro. When he first started the ice cream line.
Exactly. Yes. BBC was it. Yeah.
And
BBC.
if you think back, as far as Pharrell go, it's like in the fashion world, like he was one of the first people to rock bass.
Yeah.
He put bacon.
Him and
Then you
Clips
see
on the
Lil
map.
Wayne and all them, but Pharrell was like even then ahead of what the general public was aware of.
That's because he stays in Europe.
But
He'd be out there.
But
That's where all the fashion gets
that's
leaked.
why, in my personal opinion, he gonna as far as Adidas, he gonna kill the Kanye and Adidas.
I think he has a longer. I think he has a longer run than Kanye.
And you know why though? Because I see Pharrell, he's like Adidas's version of Don C. Pharrell isn't like really breaking down and recreating like the entire
I think
thing.
he's bigger than Don C
He's
as far as-
splashing.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm talking about in
Yeah.
terms of what they do for like the sneakers and the brand. Pharrell is taking in like a model and just throwing a splash on it. Right. Kanye's building it from the ground up, giving you something completely different. And like if you talk like Adidas for what they do, it's always gonna be around. Like ain't been no type of innovation from a Pharrell model.
But speaking on that point, I wanna jump in. Pardon the body. I wanna jump in and ask one more question though. How long do you think this boost technology is gonna last, bro? Like it's been like people saying that the soles and cracked at the it's not an everyday shoe.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to
It'll
you.
crumble
This
on
is
you.
why I chime in at. I feel like that shit is gonna be around, bro, because for the simple fact it represents what comfort.
You can't
to certain
charge
people.
$200 for 6 months of comfort.
But it's their
bro.
technology. That's their technology they're pushing though.
Exactly.
So the hype is gone. Y'all keep thinking it's 2000 story. There's a fashion, there's a performance side, and there's a sneaker culture side.
Yeah,
Resale market. Resale market
that
might be
performance
dead.
side.
Performance side is a beast, man. It's been around for decades. It ain't going nowhere. It might be dead now in this little sneaker culture world, but I think to me these boots gonna last as long as they take it new technology.
Man, because you gotta
That's
look.
their money.
Think about it, bro. Just when you go out, just look down and check people's feet out. They got on them Adidas, not Yeezys, but they have one of them other comfortable
Yeah,
ass
Ultra
Adidas.
Boost,
Yeah,
Ultra Boost, yeah,
Ultra Boost, all that shit, bro.
Yo,
Extra
and
performance
the
shit.
women, the ladies love
They
that
train
shit.
them shit,
Like
yeah.
Boost, like women like fucking with
That's the
Boost.
that's what
and they
Nike-
gonna keep it going.
So like when Nike give the airbag, the air unit, the remember it started like this small, the small window. Then they did the full 360. Then they did bigger bags. So Adidas doing the same thing with their technology. They'll take that boost and keep creating and keep creating.
But I think the
keep
Vapor
creating.
Max is more comfortable than the boot.
Nah, not to me.
I
I'm a
don't
Vapor Max
agree.
dude.
I
I ain't
don't
gonna
I
lie.
agree, man.
I got the
love Nike.
Vapor Max Silver Bullets,
I'm
and
Nike.
they ain't as comfortable as
Man.
Yeezy to me.
Hey, to me that.
I'm glad I don't got to worry about this because I ain't never put on a pair of NMDs, Ultra Boost, Yeezys. I ain't never been on my feet. Never.
Never?
I won't even try them on.
So Mike, what you think about the boost technology?
I can't say that I never wore
Yeah,
them, but I'm
he
saying
ain't
from like
familiar with it.
hearsay and stuff
Well,
like
people-
that, people
people
say
have
it
them.
flakes off and like it just don't. If you wore Yeezys
think
every
it'll stand
day,
the test of
they're
time?
not gonna last you
You
long.
think it can stand test time like Nike, like the airbag had? Air unit, Nike had?
No, I don't think it will. I think they're
I
gonna have to
think it
find
will.
something a little more durable. I think they'll tweak it. It'll still be called Boost, but they're gonna have to harden that up a little bit because once you get out of that, like. That's why they got it covered, but it's covered with cheap plastic on the Yeezy. Like, if you're a young kid and you scuff that a couple times, the Boost is gonna show, and then you're just gonna, like, it flakes like what's that called? Styrofoam. When you rub styrofoam together.
That's the idea. It looks like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it depends on your lifestyle too. Like, are you Are you hard on shoes?
But that's why you got to keep it covered, because if you just had this boot showing and you just walking on concrete, dude, your boots would be gone in a week.
That's right. And that's exactly why I sold my my OG 350s, man. Like you start seeing all the pictures of the horror stories with the whole
because this is cheap.
Like
this
that's
is cheap,
crazy.
and this cracks, and then
That's
your
crazy.
boost is exposed. Like they have to firm up the technology. See, right now they're worried about making 3D shoes. You seen Adidas make? That's a whole other topic. But like,
that 40, that 40.
I don't know. So
That's crazy.
Future
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, but remember, if you think about this, when we started this game from a retro one
the most uncomfortable shoe in the world, but I love it.
to where we are now, when the technology of sneakers how it advanced, the Big Max Plus. So look at
I love the Big Max.
the history of, like, look at the development of it. So you think about this. In 10 years, it's gonna be new technology for somebody gonna use. It's gonna be something totally new. I hope it is.
Because that's the thing too. Back in the late '80s, early '90s, I'm showing my age again, but there was a problem. Air bubbles would pop.
Yeah, it's dried out. They're popping
Pop.
dry.
Like now they last way longer than back then. So whatever they're gonna do with the boost, if they figure it out, if they got many multi-millionaire business degrees in there that know what to do. With the
Remember
money.
your bubble always busted in your Pippins? Or
Yeah,
your,
that's what I'm saying.
If your bubble bust anytime,
Yeah.
in your basketball shoe, pop, man, Pippins the bar.
Especially if you were really hooping in
Remember
them.
the Barton 180 had a bubble problem. It kept busting.
Yeah.
They tried to do the shot.
Yeah,
That
good shot.
boing.
That
That didn't work.
done.
Then they came back to the airbag, which they kept fixing and tweaking and tweaking and tweaking. So Adidas tweaks their joints.
Yeah.
Tweak them.
Tweak them. I still won't wear them.
Yeah, never.
Man, so that was a good little session we had in here today, man. Any of y'all got something coming up y'all want to plug?
Sneak Peek Chicago, August 12th, Matson Rec Center, 12 to 5.
Flight
80
School will
vendors.
be there.
Flight School will be there.
Flight School definitely in the building.
I'm telling you, there will be shoes from all over the country you ain't seen before, because I know people with 101s that are bringing them in. So you ain't going to want to miss it. And we got a dunk contest. So
Yeah,
it's
that
gonna be
Sneak
lit.
Peek Chicago.
He's going to be in it.
I'm
Lower
done.
the rim a little bit.
Yeah, man, and shout out to Success, man. Like
Big shout out to Success.
for the hospitality and the good vibe that's
And the flame
that's
water.
always in here.
Yeah,
feel
man,
me?
you come down here, man. Make sure you get you some Success water, man.
Man,
If you want to be successful, goddamn, you got to drink the Success water.
Hey,
man.
I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Y'all, you come to Success, you can get your Yeezys. You can get. I seen a post. You got Bape on them. You got Bape up at the shelves. You feel me? Like
We need all the
you
big
feel
styles.
me?
Nice.
Like,
Yeah.
whether you need Nike gear, whether you need Nike shoes, Adidas, Pumas, whatever you need, like you can find that right here at Success. I say it for them. Know what I'm saying? This is one of the hottest stores in Chicago, hands down. And you
1329,
see,
man.
I'm sitting here with my boy Bill. Make sure y'all understand, man. He a humble beast, man.
Come on down here and check my boys and them out, man. They gonna treat you real right.
I want to say thanks to Flight School for coming through, man, showing us love, creating this debate panel. It was a great thing for the city, man. Since day one, Success is all about doing one thing for the city, baby.
For sure,
We all
man.
win.
One city, one Chicago.
Okay.
Gonna keep it
Flight
going.
School TV, man. We out, man.
Gang.